Hi everyone! In this video I will be experimenting tie-dyeing shirts with avocado pits. So here I am, I filled up this pot of water, put it on high to boil, and here are my avocado pits that I've been saving and keeping in the freezer. And some of these avocado pits I actually got from the dumpster. If you've seen my latest video of me dumpster diving, here's some footage. These avocados I found in the dumpster were just a little too smashed up, but then I remembered that I'd been saving these other pits for this project. So I am adding about 5 pits here. In some other videos I watched, people added more, so I was just experimenting to see how it would go. So I just did 5, brought it to a boil, and then reduced it down to low for 45 minutes. During the 45 minutes, I worked on spiraling the t-shirts to put the rubber bands on. I don't have much experience with tie-dyeing, so I had to watch a couple YouTube videos and found that this was the easiest method with the nicest design. I also want to add that all these t-shirts are used shirts that I bought at a local secondhand store for my Earth Ally project. My Earth Ally project is something I started a little bit over a year ago when I came up with the phrase Earth Ally and designed a logo for it. And once I had the logo, I thought, man, this would be so cool on t-shirts and stickers and hats, but I didn't want to make them. I didn't want to make new shirts because I didn't want to contribute to the traditional manufacturing industry with the waste and the energy that it goes to make the product. So I went and found these shirts at the local thrift store that were destined to go to the landfill and gave them a new life. So this project is an intentional repurposing project, and some of these shirts have my logo on them, and I wanted to see how the tie-dye would work with the shirts that already had the logo on them already, and then some that don't. And here I am soaking the shirt in some warm water. Some of the videos I watched, people did this beforehand. I also want to add, these are cotton t-shirts, 100% cotton. Tie-dyeing isn't really going to work on other kinds of fabric. I tried the scrunch method as well, just balling it up and putting rubber bands on it, and you'll see the outcome of that later. I didn't too much care for it, spoiler, and I ended up putting it in the scrap pile. Next we have, you can see after the 45 minutes, you can see the color, the nice tannin color, orangey color, I guess, from the pits. And I'm going to take the pits out. I'm scooping them up and put them in my compost bucket, which is just an old thermos that we keep in the kitchen, and then when it gets full I go take it out to the compost pile. I've got a video on composting if you want to check that out as well. And then next I place the t-shirts into the pot and let them sit in there overnight for about 24 hours. Now, I think other people are usually putting one shirt in a pot. They probably wouldn't have put as much water in there, I think making it darker, but I wanted to try to do as many as possible. So as you can see, they don't all super fit in there very well. So I had to place this pan on top so it would put more weight on it to have the shirts sit in the water better, and then just put the lid on top and let that sit there overnight until the next day. The next morning, so I guess it wasn't full 24 hours, and you can see I've got toast, some bread in my toaster because I was making my breakfast, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I've got this sitting in here. So I took care of that before I had my breakfast. So as you can see, it's definitely got some color to it. And then when you take the shirts out, it's very subtly, I call it like a rose pink color, but very subtle, very light. And I am going to take them all out, and in a second I will take the rubber bands off and rinse them out. So just wait, hold your horses for the final reveal here. In this light, you can't hardly see that they have much color. I guess this is the first one I was taking off, the rubber bands off, and opening it up, and it didn't dye it as much as I was expecting. There was still a lot of white left, but you could still see the pink on there. Then I rinsed them out and then hung them to dry in my bathroom. Just hung them to dry for a little bit before I put them in the dryer. So as you can see, this shirt is the one that had my logo, my Earth Ally logo on it. And then in a second, I'll show a little bit better of the tie-dye. And that's eucalyptus in my shower. I got that hack from Trader Joe's list. So here are the shirts. You know, they're still wet, but you can see some spiral, and you can see the rose pink color. Who would have thought that color would have come from an avocado pit, right? I think people think avocado, the fruit is green, it's gonna be green. No, the pit is not green. So you can see that scrunch method one, it doesn't look that great. So after that hung for a while, I put it into the dryer to help set the color better. And here's the final result. I steamed the wrinkles out, so these look pretty nice. This is from the first batch I did. The second shirt has my Earth Ally logo on it. So I ended up doing a second batch just to see if more pits would make the rose pink darker. This third shirt I did twice, and as you can see, it doesn't look that great. So these shirts are from the second batch, and for some reason they just didn't turn out that well. And I'm not sure why, because they had more pits and less water. The only thing different I did besides that is I don't think I rinsed them, and I didn't let them dry completely before I put them in the dryer. That's the only thing I can think of. So too bad. I'll keep experimenting. So if you like this video, let me know, and maybe I'll try using some other plants to tie-dye more shirts with. And you know, maybe I'll only use what I can find dumpster diving. I think I'll call it dumpster dyes. So let me know in the comments what I should try next, and if you want to buy one of my Earth Ally shirts, I'll have a link in my description below, and you can go to my website to purchase one of the plain ones or maybe one of these tie-dyed shirts. So thanks for watching.